Hello, I'm Lucas. This is Strike the Sun MD. I'm standing against my wall holding my iPhone on my little octopus leg tripod thing again. Because why not? I just haven't decided to put my camera back up because it takes a lot of effort and I'm a little lazy. Even though I'm standing as opposed to sitting, I just don't want to put it up. Let's do a little update instead of a book review once again because I'm just not caught up and I haven't finished Tarkin because I've just had a crazy, crazy week where someone is trying to talk to my apartment through the intercom thing, apparently. I don't know if you could hear that, but I did. Anyway, I've been working on getting my visa, and it feels like it's been months. Absolutely the most excruciating, expensive thing I've done in a while, besides college, which I much enjoyed compared to this, because I at least felt like, oh, I'm getting something out of this. Eventually I will, because I have just been accepted for my visa, finally, thankfully. I'm so happy about that. And soon I'll be moving on to my next position, and that will make me a very happy man. But that's just personal things. It's gotten in the way of my meticulous schedule I've created for myself for self-development so that when I move back to America, I can be more employable, I suppose, or just better and have more skills. With that said, I had a good streak going. The first day of the year, I didn't get everything I wanted to do done, but that's okay because I got to spend time with my girlfriend, which I don't get to spend a lot of time with her anyway, so it made up for that. That was great. The next 7 days, I got everything I wanted to do done. Maybe not as much as I wanted to do, or I didn't make as many. I met my goals of at least working on it, even though I felt like I'm just making incremental progress. I still made progress. I've been writing a lot. I've been reading, which, I mean, I'm getting better at reading naturally just by reading more and trying to be more focused and slowing down and taking quick notes in my Kindle at this time because I'm reading on my Kindle or in the books that I'm reading, writing quick things down. So that's been great. I've been working on teaching myself Python, because why not, I suppose. Could lead to something. I spend about an hour on it every day. And I've been journaling every day and all sorts of other things. And I feel like, even though it's only been a week, I feel good about myself, at the very least. Some of the things that I'm working on, Python and all of that, and drawing and stuff, these are slow going for me. And I'd like to not just go from zero to hero, so to speak, but I've been stuck on this problem, or these set of problems that I've been going through. And in Python, I just can't. I get close and then I make another mistake, and I'm working on it. And with drawing, I just don't have the mind for it, but I enjoy it. It's relaxing. But it can also be upsetting if I try for too long because I'm just not very good at it. But that's okay, just need to relax. I am improving. It's just slower than I'd like, but that's okay. The writing, there are times where I look at what I wrote and I think, wow, that's cliche. Wow, that's boring. Wow, that needs work. But I push through anyway, and then new ideas come up, and I feel great about it. I don't write quite as many words or quite as long as I'd like to, but I get something in, and I journal, which is great. yeah, so there's that. Now, as far as what my plans are for the channel for the week, I suppose, I still don't have something to replace the Star Trek weekly thing. I'm thinking I have some subscriptions to Harper's and The Atlantic and some other things that I could go through and sort of talk about what I thought about each thing. And that'll give me at least a few weeks. Harper's and The Atlantic will give me 2 weeks, and then the other things I can go through the back catalog, which will give me plenty of things to talk about. And so that's what I'm thinking as far as what can fill that spot, because I'd like to make at least 4 videos a week. It'd be great if I could make a video every day. There's nothing exactly stopping me from that, but I don't want to do that at the moment. I've set myself to 4 a week. Did I say 4 videos a day? I meant 4 a week if I did. I feel like that's plenty. I'd like to make a video a day, but I'm just not at the point where I think I have something to say every single day. I have something to bring to the table. As far as what will be talked about next week in my book review, I will talk about Tarkin, and I'll probably talk about, well, I don't know. Maybe I won't talk about Harper's this week, or The Atlantic, because it'll take me a while to read. Maybe a day or two, and I have a busy schedule still, but that's okay. It's all, the main stress in my life is over, and I'm happy. Okay, that's the important thing. I'm happy. Maybe not happy, I'm content. I'm much more relaxed than I was. Okay, cool. So, we're going to be talking about Tarkin next week. I'm gonna do another poem. I haven't decided what. Last week, I did Ilya Kaminsky's We Lived Happily During the War, and it just, or this past week, I suppose, it wasn't quite as bad as Old War Dreams by Walt Whitman, where I just stared into the camera, and it was creepy and the audio was weird. But I was trying to get the video out quick, and I just had no time, and I couldn't memorize it because of all the work I've been doing for my visa, which is fine. You know, things happen, but I got it out. It had its own issues in terms of how I would prefer it to be presented, but that's okay. I'm not sure what I'll do this week. Maybe Shakespeare or Langston Hughes or something, I don't know. There are plenty of great short poems to talk about. I'd like to add more to it, to talk about what the poem means to me, personally, which I would have done, but I wanted to get that out quickly, and I didn't have my thoughts in order, and I was exhausted, but that's okay. And then there will be another wrap-up video, and let me think. Poetry, review, wrap-up video, and the one that I don't know what it's going to be because it's not going to be Star Trek. Perhaps the wrap-up video will actually be another review if I finish something in time. But we'll see. That's all I've really got to say. I'm excited about the progress I'm making. In terms of keeping up with my goals, 2 days have not gone the way I had planned, but both of them were great. One, because I spent time with my girlfriend, and 2, because I got that great, horrible stressor out of my life, and it's just a magical moment. And you know what? I've decided I will do a Langston Hughes poem, because sometimes that man, he just spits fire, and that's how I feel. But I feel good, and I just feel like spitting some fire, and I love his poetry. So that's that. That's been this wrap up that's gone on for far too long. I will see you another time. Thank you. Goodbye.